options for both managers off the bench if and when needed. Warm afternoon. And time to bring you a second playoff semi-final. Notts County at Wembley, who joins them? Let me hand you over to Adam Virgo and Dan Mason. Afternoon, fellas.
Afternoon, Matt. Afternoon, everyone. We should have another good game on our hands here. There's no love lost between Chesterfield and Bromley either. Things have got rather heated between them in the past, to say the least. And the tension couldn't be much higher ahead of this latest meeting. One win away from Wembley, one defeat away from starting all over again in August. I sense that today's second semi-final will be a test of nerve as much as anything. If you make runs like that, Dobra's more than capable of picking you out. Short for the corner, Chesterfield. It's dangerous, and Reece Charles Cook wasn't too sure about the effort from Oldacre.
He couldn't really make a decision to come off his line and go for it or just leave it. And Ash Palmer just at that far post as well, being marked by Callum Reynolds. Just may have got onto it, but you had to say it was good defending though from the Bromley defender, just to shield that one out.
Chesterfield won the last 3 at home, scoring 12 goals along the way. It's a much needed return to form. Previously they've won only 1 out of 7 games in front of their own supporters. Here's Dobra. King has come forward here. Position for it, and he let fly. It's Chesterfield still waiting for their first effort on target.
Yeah, Jeff King getting forward in that turn there. I think he'd be disappointed though, because he had a bit of time to slow himself down and go on the outside and topple a little bit more. So the angle's working against him.
Previously, Lawrence McGuire had the left-back position pretty much nailed down in 2023. As you say, Bailey Clements offers a bit more attacking verve. He proved it, didn't he, coming into the side on the final day and getting a goal. Now here's Colclough. Couldn't quite release Dallas, but he finds Mandeville instead. Great save by Charles Cook. Chesterfield starting to look a threat.
But you can't dwell on the ball in this area, Ryan Sturt, because you'll get caught. And this is what Chesterfield, I think, have changed over this season in terms of the players they've got at their disposal now. They will hunt you down, and when they win that ball, they will play on the counter. Had the shot towards goal, maybe Dobra, if he'd have squared it towards him, maybe it would have been a slightly harder ball. But you've got to be careful not to be caught in those areas.
They're a real threat from these sort of positions against Woking. It's Marriott's delivery, and glanced just wide.
What a ball, Adam Marriott there on the end of the header. That hits a target, it's a goal. Brilliant, brilliant ball there. Makes the run, he gets the free header. Agonisingly past the post. Best chance of the game for Bromley. That space. Just don't think they've utilised the wing-backs anywhere near enough when they've had the ball. That's where their space is.
Now Cheek with Whiteley up there too. There is Whiteley going in, and Marriott can't miss. Bromley lead in first half stoppage time. Adam Marriott, the player who wouldn't even have started were it not for injury to Louis Dennis, has given Andy Woodman's side a vital lead here. One of the simplest goals he'll ever score, but he's not complaining.
A simple goal for Adam Marriott. Great pressing that midfield there from Jude Arthurs, and it's a quality ball there from Callum Reynolds that puts Michael Cheek in. And then when you get in these positions here, it's about the quality of delivery. And what happens is, if Simons thinks that Ash Palmer's going to clear that, he leaves it, and that's what surprises the goalkeeper. What a time to be making a mistake. But that's what the playoffs are all about, fine margins. And they've capitalised on that, Bromley. They've had to work hard for that goal, and they found it. Are we creating enough chances to test Charles Cook in the goal? And I'd probably say no with that. Just that one lapse of concentration, as the boys said at half-time, that transition and play to catch Chesterfield on the counter-attack. But we know they're going to start fast, so it's going to be important 15 minutes for Andy Woodman's side.
Clough. Dallas couldn't get there. Mandeville could, and it almost deflected in off Callum Reynolds for an own goal. Chesterfield get a corner, but it could have been so much more.
Well, he should have scored. And what a start to this second half Chesterfield would have had there. Just as a youngster, playing in the wrong areas there.
Stirk to take into the near post. Just glanced over the top. Marriott again.
He's got himself into good positions, Adam Marriott. And this time he kind of made the run around from the far post and just had King a little bit pinned.
At least they really showed what Bromley are all about. They're real battlers. They never let their heads drop in adversity. They always seem to thrive upon it. They'll be determined to knuckle down in this second half and hold Chesterfield at bay. Here's King. Goes alone. Reece Charles Cook popped it out of the air. Chesterfield fans have found their voice. Can they find an equaliser? Mandeville's ball to the back stick. Bromley got it away once again. They haven't done much wrong in defence today, the Ravens. They will be tested time and again in the remaining 32 minutes plus stoppages. Clough driving one, and it's deflected in! Andy Dallas celebrates, but I think it went in off Lerouet. One way or the other, Chesterfield are back on terms just before the hour mark, and it is game on once again in this second semi-final.
Well, it's another goal. When you look at the quality of a ball that goes in that causes the defender an issue. They've been pressing in these areas. And it's just good play again down that right-hand side. Just teases the ball into an area. It's an own goal, isn't it? But what Andy Dallas does really well, he puts pressure on the defender. It's an unfortunate one, facing towards your own goal.
Armando Dobra with some green grass ahead of him. Haley Clements to his left. So too Clough. Safely gathered by Reece Charles Cook.
You can see what he's trying to do there, Ryan Clough. Open his body up, put into that right-hand side of the goal. Just lost that shape in the midfield, I think, since Stirk's gone off. Just lost the balance, Andy Woodman's side, a little bit.
All-time great semis, that. This one has been a slow burner, but it's starting to go Chesterfield's way. And here's Ryan Clough around the back. Into the side netting this time. They are getting closer, Chesterfield.
Yeah, they are now. Clough is getting a little bit of the beating of Kellen Fisher, the youngster. Show me just does enough there to stop that ball going back across the 6-yard box. That's why he had to go for the goal.
I can see Harry Forster getting ready to go. Keep an eye on that. Now, Fisher has done well. Oh, Fisher's strike! Somehow it stayed out. Terrific effort from the 18-year-old.
I thought for a split second there it might have come off Ash Palmer and gone into an own goal. I think just did enough to get out the way of it.
Good determined defending from the youngster. Those two blocks, Bromley might have been sunk. Jeff King will try again for Chesterfield. Deeper that time. Palmer met it, but couldn't quite direct it goalwards.
Yeah, you just feel Bromley are just hanging on now. Just look a little bit tired, a little bit leggy at the minute. Andy Woodman's side certainly battering away, but you cannot defend like this for the next 15 minutes and not expect to have pressure upon you.
Flying challenge by Lerouet. And what's the referee going to do here? It's a red card for the teenager. It's been a terrible second half for Lerouet. the score of the own goal for the Chesterfield equaliser, and now shown the red card after this foolish challenge. What's your verdict?
I mean, it's a clumsy challenge, an unnecessary challenge from the youngster.
Well, we said that these games between Chesterfield and Bromley can sometimes get a little bit spicy. Bromley had Shoney sent off back in October, and their manager Andy Woodman. Today it is the turn of Deji Eleraway, who has gone from hero to villain for the Ravens in a matter of days.
Yeah, I think the worst thing now is I thought his side was struggling with 11 players. It's going to be even harder now with 10.
King with the Chesterfield set piece. Chance here, but over the top from Bailey Clements. The looping header just wouldn't come down quickly enough.
It was that first flick, wasn't it? That now the chance here for Bailey Clements.
King going for the goal line. Show me with a clearance with Dobra lurking. Big appeals for handball, and the free kick is given right on the edge of the box. Mike Jones's strike hitting the arm of Bingham, I think it was. And it was just outside the 18-yard box.
I think what he's trying to say to the referee is, what can I do?
I think his problem there is that he puts both his arms out initially. I think that's still in the referee's mind, isn't it?
It does strike the arm going through. It's just whether or not how close this is to going inside the box, I think.
Wow.
Well,
if it's on the line, of course it's a penalty.
That's a penalty. If VAR here, then that would have been given as a penalty.
Well, we can't really blame the referee for getting it wrong. Impossible to see to the naked eye, that one.
It's a correct decision. It does strike the arm. It's just whether or not they go for power here and just maybe move the ball off the spot to break up the wall. Maybe a brilliantly executed free kick if Oldacre can get it up and over, or King maybe go goalkeeper's side.
King had a go last time. It's Oldacre, he scores, and Chesterfield lead for the first time today. They've turned it around in the second half. Darren Oldacre's strike gave Reece Charles-Cook no chance, and Chesterfield are now 10 minutes plus stoppages away from a trip to Wembley.
That's a quality free kick from Darren Oldacre. I mentioned how far this out was in terms of trying to get up and over, or just go goalkeeper's side and hit the target. You can see the three Chesterfield players that just create that little bit of space for him to hit the ball through. You see Grimes there, he just moves, and he goes straight through the middle of that. It's a brilliantly executed free kick, takes a little deflection on the way through. Not really much the goalkeeper could do about that.
Hasn't scored since November, Darren Oldacre. Certainly saved it for a special occasion. Walking long this time. Bergkamp brought it down. Whiteley. Shomy's header. Oh, and it's an equaliser in the 99th minute. Michael Cheek has got the goal. Bromley back in it. The 10-man strike late in the day, and it's more playoff drama here in the National League. Chesterfield can't believe it. They were cruising to the promotion final, but Michael Cheek's equaliser has snatched it away from them.
Well, nothing in football will ever amaze you. National League playoffs, the drama they always bring, season after season. Saw drama at Notts County, we have seen drama again, and they've just kept showing me up there. And that was a brilliant bit of play there from Bergkamp. He brought it down, he kept it alive, the cross came in, but where was the marking?
Looks like we're going to go the full distance here as Clements comes forward and finds Coldclough taking on Forster. Not the best cross. and that will surely be that. Chesterfield thought they were there, but Bromley have snatched it away from them with an equaliser at 2-2 right at the death. Michael Cheek, ever reliable in front of goal. Darren Oldacre's wonderful free kick goal cancelled out by Cheek's equaliser. Extra time to come here. It finishes after 90 minutes. Chesterfield 2, Bromley 2. Forster going into the book for that foul. Here's King. To his less favoured left foot, back onto the right. What a run this is from Jeff King. It deflects away for a corner. Chesterfield immediately onto the attack in this first period of extra time.
Yeah, good feet there from Jeff King. It's something in this game that he's bought into, trying to get on that left foot as well. Yeah, Grimes on the way through.
Is it too simplistic to say that Bromley are playing for penalties?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Charles Cook took his time when he got the ball. It's just game management now from Andy Woodman's side to see it out.
Oldacre took a swing at it, didn't really connect. Chance here for Mandeville, he scores! And Chesterfield's lead is restored. The Spireites creep ahead once again. Liam Mandeville absolutely smashed that into the back of the net. It's been the most successful season of his career, and this is the biggest goal he's got this campaign so far.
As Mitchell Burkham on the edge of the box, it just gets caught on the ball. Bromley just trying to be a bit too clever with it. Just clear your lines there. A heavy touch from him that allows Mandeville to drive it into the box. A sensational strike from him. Such a heavy touch there. Slows himself down and smashes it into the back of the net. Having the season of his career in a Chesterfield shirt. And could that be the winner?
It's his fourth goal in his last 6 games. He took it absolutely beautifully. Oldacre. Huge amount of space out on the far side for King. They have now picked him out. This will be the moment where Chesterfield settle it. It's Banks pulling it back. Quigley trying to turn. Can he get the shot in? Not quite. He got a strike on it, but it was deflected into the hands of Breece Charles Cook.
Yeah, they used the extra player really well. Getting that ball down the right-hand side.
Bromley hoping against hope that there might be one last opportunity here. We are playing time at the referee's discretion. But it just won't fall to a red shirt. Chesterfield bring it away. And if Maguire hangs on to it, Chesterfield have won the game. And that is a Chesterfield throw, I think. Real frustration for Arthurs, who gave everything. I think it did come off him last. Paul Cook's side have done the business. It's a trip to Wembley in the offing for the Spireites. Quigley. Maguire. Time is now up. Banks opting to keep possession wisely enough. And there it is. Chesterfield are on their way to Wembley. Paul Cook has put them on the brink of a return to the EFL. Will it be third time lucky in the playoffs for the Spireites, who seem to have timed their run of form to perfection? They did this one the hard way, having had victory snatched from their grasp right at the end of the 90 minutes. But Liam Mandeville's goal in first half stoppage time has created Scenes of delirious celebration here. Darren Oldacre congratulated by the fans.